Hello and welcome to Isaan Flicks. Today I am off to the Department of Land Transport offices in Ubon Ratchathani, which is located on Route 231, the ring road around Ubon City. As it is the time for my 5-year Thai driving licenses to be renewed, one for a car and the other for a motorcycle. My daughter had advised me to check out the Department of Land Transport website, as I may need to do some e-learning, perhaps take a test, make an appointment, get a queue date or something before I can renew my licenses. I found the website and a link for the e-learning, followed the instructions and then clicked on where it said for foreigners, but nothing happened. I tried again and then I was able to re-enter my passport number, then again followed the instructions, but it failed to open the 1-hour video. I am not sure if I have a problem with my computer's browser, the internet connection, or it is just an operator's problem, meaning me. However, with that said, I have never been able to do my 90-day reporting online, even after registering, but it is much easier for me to do that in person anyway. I did try the Department of Land Transport website a few more times on consecutive days and again failed. Nevertheless, I now have all the information for the documentation requirements. Of course, you need your license or licenses, a residency certificate, a medical certificate, photocopy of your passport information, including a copy of your current visa stamp, your departure card and your last entry stamp. Nothing difficult there, so I started to prepare the documentation. I made several copies of everything, just to be sure and on the safe side. I even had some passport-sized photographs, just in case they are required. Last week I had to do my 90-day reporting at the immigration offices and inquired about getting a residency certificate, but was advised to get one from the tourist police offices. No problem, as I did that 5 years ago before the immigration offices in Ubon opened. But since then the tourist police moved to a new location, but again, not a problem. I went to the tourist police offices located on Highway 217, not far from where I live actually, and was told to come back with my wife and bring the blue house book. The following morning, which is today, I went with my wife with all the required documents, plus my passport of course, my driving licenses, my wife's ID, and the blue house book. The tourist police officer spoke with my wife and took all the documents to her desk, and 10 minutes later I had 2 residency certificates, one for the car and the other for the motorcycle license, which cost me 300 baht. I took my wife back home and then decided, as it was near lunchtime, to head out and find a local clinic to see about getting a medical certificate. I found many of the local clinics not to be open, and I thought about using a hospital, but then I found that to be too difficult with all the COVID restrictions currently in place. However, luckily I stumbled upon a clinic that had just opened, and I went in. There were a couple of young women at the reception counter, and with the use of their smartphones' Google Translator apps, we managed to sort out what I required. They took my details from my passport, weighed me, took my blood pressure, asked about my medical health, asked for my height, which I took a guess at, and then was told to sit and wait a few minutes. I sat waiting, and eventually the doctor showed up. She apologised as she had been held up. She spoke to the receptionist, who I was later told had advised the doctor I was waiting. I was asked to follow the doctor into her surgery, and she asked me a couple of questions about my health and medical history, checked my chest and heart, and then asked if I needed 2 certificates, which I said I did, and was told that would be 200 baht. I paid the money, and after a couple of minutes one of the receptionists handed me the 2 certificates. So that was mission accomplished, and it only took a few minutes. I then thought, while I'm out, I may as well head over to the Department of Land Transport offices and see if I now had all the correct documents. And that is where we are now, on the way to the land transport offices. All my documents, including my passport and driving licenses, are in one of those clear plastic wallets, which are ideal for the A4 size documentation, which is safely in my motor scooter's luggage box under the seat I am now sitting on. As you have seen, there is not a lot of traffic on this section of the bypass at this time of the day. Not sure what it is like first thing in the mornings or late afternoons, but now no problem. I could have taken a slightly shorter route by going through the city, but that would have meant a lot more traffic to contend with. But time-wise it would have been about the same, but I prefer this route, as for me it's safer. It is a nice afternoon, not too warm, and there is a slight breeze, just right for motorcycling. Well, it is for me, anyway. I can hear a low flying aeroplane. There it is. We are not far from the transport office now. We have to head through here. I think there's one more set of lights and then we have to do a U-turn as the land transport offices are on the right hand side. I hope you are still with me and enjoying this little ride. And the music, of course. I have been asked a few times why I don't use an agency for renewing my extension visa or driving licenses. I have always done this myself, or with my wife's help, of course. Firstly, it is no big deal. Yes, the first time may be frustrating or confusing. And secondly, why pay for someone to do what I or we can do ourselves? After all, it only takes a few hours every year for visa extensions, or every 5 years for driving license renewals. There are numerous websites, YouTube videos on how to do Thai visas and how to get Thai driving licenses. And apart from the 90-day reporting, you need to be present anyway. As I said, it can be confusing and frustrating at times, but I always go to government offices in the frame of mind that I will have to return, as I might or may not have all the correct documentation. But if I do, it's a bonus. My advice, for what it's worth, is when visiting any government offices, whether it be in Thailand or anywhere, is to always dress properly, be polite, don't argue. And then it usually turns out just fine. As I have always found the officers, whether it be at the immigration, the tourist police, and now hopefully at the land transport office, to be very friendly and helpful, especially in Ubon Ratchathani. I am not sure how things will turn out today once we get to the offices, but I have planned in my mind to be going back early tomorrow morning to get my driving licenses, but this will all depend on what happens this afternoon. As I mentioned, the land transport offices will be on our right. I have to cross the dual carriageway, so I will be having to make a U-turn shortly. Yes, the U-turn is up ahead now. Here we go, the U-turn, and it's not far to the offices then. Not far, and then we have to make a left turn, of course. That's it, we have arrived at the transport offices. We'll take a left turn just after this taxi where this car is turning in, and I know I need to go to the first floor, or what is known as the second floor in some parts of this world, as I have been here before 5 years back or so, but we all know things change. So let's see how we get on. You will be able to hear and find that out in my next video, as I have rambled on enough for today, as I'm not going to film anymore, as it's usually prohibited in and around government buildings, but I do not want to upset anyone, as I may need some help in getting my licenses. So, as always, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, leave me a comment. But better still, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, to ensure you do not miss out on seeing our other videos. That's it for today. Wish me luck, and I shall hopefully see you in the next video, where I shall share with you what happened in the Department of Land Transport offices. So until then, remember, always drive or ride safely wherever you are in this world. So until next time, it's a very goodbye from me.